And there's been a lot of talk lately about vaccines and especially COVID vaccines. So I thought it'd be interesting to find out why healthcare workers in Ontario have to get so much vaccines done in order for them to work as a PSW, healthcare worker, that type of thing. So you may have noticed this when you went to school or got your first job. Some of the vaccines that you have to get are double that of children. So for example, right here it's saying 1 dose of MMR is fine unless you are higher risk for exposure or doing a job that puts you at higher risk for exposure. So healthcare workers in Ontario fall into that category. That's why you have to get 2 doses of the MMR vaccine, for example. And right down here, they're saying Health Canada recommends 2 doses for healthcare workers for that basic reason. Okay, so you have to get 2 doses of the MMR, and you also have to get 2 doses of the varicella vaccine, chickenpox vaccine. And this is Health Canada's website right here that is showing you some of the vaccines recommended or mandatory for healthcare workers. First one, BCG, tuberculosis. That's not mandatory. COVID vaccines are mandatory depending on where you work. It's probably going to be 2 doses for sure, that type of thing. Tetanus vaccine, you basically have to get every 10 years. Ebola, not mandatory. Hepatitis B, you will have to get if you have no evidence of immunity. So you do the blood work, see what type of immunity you have for the varicella vaccine, MMR vaccine, hepatitis. And then they're going to take it from there to see how many vaccines you actually need. Okay, they're mentioning influenza, the flu vaccine. They're going to ask you to get every year on a yearly basis. Meningocele, that one is not mandatory for healthcare workers. Monkeypox, not mandatory. Mumps, yes, that's MMR. Whooping cough, which we call pertussis, you'll have to get a Tdap vaccine for that one. Polio vaccines, yes, mandatory. Rubella, yes, mandatory if no evidence of immunity. And there's the varicella vaccine at the bottom. So it's basically because of your field of work, right? Your field of work puts you in more places where exposure can happen. So that's why you're going to need the extra doses and extra vaccines to do your job. Okay, hope that was helpful. See you next time on JoJo the Caregiving Show.